What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the God Strike Report. Today, we're going to be going over the event that was held at my store, Gamerz R US, out in Cocoa, Florida. We had a SCR tournament where first place gets their choice of Victory Strike or Broly SCR, and then divvy down like a bunch of packs and other stuff. But we're just going to do a quick event breakdown. We had 37 people show up, so it was an awesome turnout. We were able to add money to the prize pool for the secondary tournament. It was a prelim, so a bunch of people got their invites. Actually, 6 out of the top 8 already had it, so 6 invites slid down to everyone else. So now, like, almost the entire local scene all has their invites. But with 37 people in total, we had a breakdown of all the top decks. We had 4 Toa, 3 Slug, 3 of the new Assault of the Sands Red Broly, 3 Pan, 3 Universe 6 Hit, 3 Janemba, 3 Miraculous Rival Shenron, 3 Green Sun Goku from Clash of Fates, 2 Gohan Burn, 2 Kid Ku, my computer screen went blank, 1 Oob. Dahan, take it from here.
We got one yellow Broly, one of the expert deck Kaba and Vegeta leader, one Dende OD, one King Vegeta from the expert deck, one U7 Frieza, one Frieza Prison, the leader that's from Clash of Fates, the extra card one Vegeta Baby, and one Goku Black and Zamasu. Alright. So far from this tournament, there was a lot of diversity, which was really nice. As you saw, there was nobody played more than the same. The highest played deck was Toa by 4, which is extremely diverse. It's better than just the whole top seeds just being locked up by Shenron, Gogeta, and Broly Haida Mastery. And during how like last format when we had Battering Laser, it's just nothing but that. But honestly, only in here, there's only one Victory Strike deck. Granted that this was a smaller event or like more of a locals type thing, but it's really good that to see that the format can be more diverse now, especially with Bandai implementing more interaction. So
Oh,
high
dude, the
hopes
counter
going.
plays were so fun.
Oh yeah, my hopes are so high going forward into this next meta. I'm ecstatic.
But so the event ran down. We had 37, and we had a payout to 16. But the top 8 is who advanced to the secondary tournament, where it was 3 rounds, and then first place it plays out for the secret rare. Because we had a couple extra people, we were able to toss a bit of money. Not too much, but I believe first got 50, second got 30, third, fourth got 20, and then the rest of top 8 got 10. And we were, I think, maybe 4 people short of upping the money pool even more. So instead of cutting it short, the TOs actually ordered pizza for the entire event. So we ordered Domino's. We were at like 12 pizzas, so everyone got to eat. That was the biggest plus for me in the tournament. I was a commentator, and I got food.
You take it where you can get it.
Exactly. But we had a slight top 8 breakdown here. So we don't have actually pairings after Swiss, but top 8 we had Isaac Vega with Toa, Abnel Robles with Janemba, Christian Mont. He didn't finish his last name, or it's just Mont with Shenron Hand Destruction variant, actually a red green version, pretty cool. We have Michael Lopez, who played the King Vegeta from the starter deck. Jason Scott playing Kid Ku, blue yellow. Travis Washburn playing a very interactive green-red pan that doesn't allow your opponent to play. Nick Fischman, who will be joining us later, who played another Shenron Gogeta mono blue, and then the man who took home the event, God Strike member, Dahan.
God Strike was the MVP card. Ain't
It,
going front.
if you watch stream, it sure was just. And like I think your past like the last 2 games you played, like he went on a double and then put up the SCR created 2, started dumping hand. You just threw God Strike before he finished comboing. And then same thing in Shenron Gogeta. You got the God Strike.
Rip fish.
It's always a good feeling. Sack your way to the top.
Hey man, why are you be good if you're just lucky? I don't know. But
Exactly.
alright, let's go into the top 8 deck lists since we have that information. And the first
All right.
one, we actually have my atrocious handwriting. And then Butter's also atrocious camera quality.
Don't talk about it, okay?
Alright, so not much to say about this deck list. I know that people on the screen can barely read it because I can barely read it, so I know damn well that they can read it. The biggest difference about this going into it, like how everybody's kind of excited about more blue yellow and everything. It got more support. Beers makes the energy more consistent. Frosted poison. You don't really need all that when I have drawn through my whole deck pretty much in like either combo or defensive power and being able to tutor for what I need. There you go in the King Vegeta matchup as I actually was about to deck myself out in game one. I ended the game with one card left in deck while he had like
Yep.
seven. So the Toki engine was the innovation coming into the new set that I really loved. Being able to play main board wipe more efficiently with Kami since I played all the different one-ofs too, because Toki allowed me to have theoretically three copies of the card in the main deck, unless one was in my life. Sometimes it's like that. It's whatever. But the main reason for Toki was due to having the Supreme Kai of Time Regulator, the blocker. That card is so good. Having a negate finally, or a sort of negate that draws you a card, is what I've been waiting on for so long in Janemba, and I finally got it. Kind of want to put it up to 3. And I was also testing out the new negate, All Too Easy. Probably the coolest thing or the effect from it was I could pitch it to Janemba, but that it wasn't really that impactful. Probably the other colors would like it more so than Janemba, but that's just what I'm going with.
Yeah. Back to hand's not too crazy. Everyone else kind of interacts with the card already. Either green kills it, yellow puts it in rest so you can kill it. Red doesn't touch it either, but
Yeah. So I will have a deck profile video up later about this, so we can kind of just skip this one, as I'll go into it a whole separate time. Up next is, well, actually the man who got second, the mono blue Gogeta Shenron.
this is Nick Fischman, a member of Bearded Collectibles, one of the Orlando teams.
What's up, guys?
Oh, what's up,
Yep,
man?
here he is actually. So,
He has
if you
like
just
a
want to,
Jack in the
I don't know if
Box.
you have your deck list in front of you, but I can read it off if you want.
I have my deck in front of me, so.
Oh, wow, even better. Okay, so if you want to go over your deck, I guess, talk about it, what you would change, what you had.
Everything was pretty standard. I just ran mono blue Shenron Gogeta. Used to playing Janemba, so.
He wanted to play Janemba.
No, I didn't.
Can't say that here.
But the only thing that I guess was a little different was I main decked Supreme Kai of Time Disruptor as a one of. Just because I was expecting to see a lot of aggro, and like the U6 deck plays a lot of low to the ground 2-drops, and it helped a lot in my King Vegeta matchup in top 4. Yeah, that's it for the main deck. Nothing was really too special in it. I mean, I was running 4 Shenron, which like I didn't see a lot of people running 4 Shenron. This was my first event with the deck too, so second place finish is pretty good for my first event.
Mm-hmm.
Made some money out of it, so.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, so since people can barely read it, just go down a quick overview of the deck where I'll just start naming it off. So
Sure.
we have 4 at all cost Vegetas, 4 Temporal Rescue Trunks, the super combo, 4 Shenron Figure of Majesty, 4 Super Saiyan Son Goku, that is the vanilla, right? That you use for Union Fusion? Yeah. Right? 3 Gogeta Hero Revive, the namesake of the deck. 1, I can't read that card.
Kami.
1 Kami or Supreme Kai of Time. I played both of them as one-ofs.
Okay. And 2 Ultimate Fusion Gogeta, that card's busted. And you auto win Dende matchups with that card. 2 Newfound Power Parunga, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever use that card?
That's just for decks that go super wide. Yeah, I used it against Jason and Skillless.
Yeah, that's actually how he beat Jason, really.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. 3
was able to get rid of 2 of the big boy beefs.
I just kept his Android 8 on board, or not his Android 8.
His Krillin, the one drop Krillin.
Nice.
One drop Krillin and send everything back.
Alright, we got 3 Whis Coercions, 4 Sensu Beans, 4 Dragon Radar.
2 Dragon Radar.
2 Dragon Radar, excuse me. Oh man. 6 Dragon Ball, 1 Star Ball. Just me, we're all in the same boat, man. Only 2 Power Burst. Guess you don't have too many targets to pull back.
I sided a 3rd.
Okay. We should put more like Supreme Kais of Time and stuff to put back in the main deck.
Yeah, that's why I sided a third and sided a second Supreme Kai of Time for when I sided them in.
Yeah, that just seems like such a good interaction.
Mm-hmm. It was really good. Especially in the King Vegeta matchup, I did it to him 2 turns in a row.
That's
And
just
the
gross.
second turn, he tried to Denial of Hope the Supreme Kai of Time. But yeah, so he lost 2 energy and a card for that. So
that's nice.
Pretty
3 World
goofs.
Peace, 4 Objection, then your sideboard, 2 Mafuba, 3 Borgos, 2 Crisis Crusher, the other time regulator, 3 Dark Power Black Masan, 3 Tien Shinhan, hate that card, and 1 extra power burst. Like man, Tien's a card. That's a powerful card.
Sure is.
it sure was. I only sided it once, but it's sure a card.
I feel like Dark Power Black Masan's a really underrated card going forward this meta.
I think so too. I just didn't happen to play against any Wish decks.
Yeah.
So I never sided it in the whole day.
Like it craps all over the U6 deck, the new hit.
Yeah, I didn't play against that either.
Exactly.
Yeah, I played against the Kava one.
Round 1, I played against Eddie St. Hilaire's Slug deck. And then round 2, I played against Skillless. Round 3, I played against Skillless. And
only 2 skillless, and you played both.
Or no, round 3, I played against Jermaine's like Kaioken Goku deck.
Oh yeah, Kaioken Green Goku.
And then round 4, I played against Skillless, and round 5, I played against Dylan's Red Gohan deck. That deck was really cool.
Dylan Warren, another great player.
Yeah, he is a good player. Super cool guy too. That was like my first time meeting him, I think.
All right, and that's pretty much
Shenron Gogeta for you.
Pretty much, man. There's not much change about the deck. Deck's pretty streamlined.
Yeah.
Deck felt
Nothing much
really
to change.
strong, even with all the new cards in the meta, because the counterplays, they can counterplay your Shenron, but then you can just free wish it back in, and
yeah.
So I think the deck's in a really strong spot in this meta. It's just super boring to play, and I did not enjoy playing
it. Don't blame you. The deck's designed to do only one thing.
It fills your wallet.
Yeah, it's super linear.
Yeah. All right. So let's hop off that to a deck list that I can't read. It's probably Travis's deck. Yeah, this is Travis's deck.
Speaking of decks that don't let your opponent play.
I mean, this is a different one. This one's more interactive. You can play your cards, but he's just gonna usually body them.
They die immediately.
So the whole this Panda deck is to play Legic for free on your turn, or Kai to get the draw trigger on your side, while being able to play the Vegeta the Cruel, the Kaioken Goku, to pop cards, or to interact and build a board state onto the opponent's turn, and officially just to have that card replace himself while you neg. And then
secret rare you.
Pretty much secret rare game. Gonna basically just have you start out the game at 6 life, and you can just die and pop out of nowhere. The other thing is Denial of Hope is a really powerful card. It's better than Preemptive Strike. Sorry, Devin.
Yeah.
More or less because it's more playable. You know, red leaders are better than green leaders.
I don't deserve this. Stop.
Hopefully we can get a deck profile from Travis up on this later. Going into it, bet you a lot of people would want to see this, as Pan's just been generally getting better.
7 people messaged him out during the stream. He got messaged like a bunch of people for the list.
Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely try to get that later. Pan as a whole, as just a leader, it's a leader that's going to design to get stronger with everything that comes out. As more things become either cheaper, or you can play especially on the opponent's turn, it just makes the deck even stronger and stronger.
Yeah. I feel like it's I think it is tier 1. It has a matchup versus Toa.
Yeah, it's a very strong deck though. I like it going forward into this meta. And you can finally not play Pan and not have to rely on Chain Zeno as a crutch, which is really good for the leader. Alright, up next we got Jason playing the Kiku. My only loss in Swiss destroyed me. Because I know he wants it to if he watches the video. Everybody, shout out to Reggie Studio Girl.
Yes, his the best BCC nickname in the history of this game.
Pretty much, man. He's playing a blue-yellow version that's more focused low to the ground with 3. The yellow mainly just for Mutaido, skill of a sage. And he just plays some yellow vanillas. And that, it's a, oh my god, he only plays 1 food, the Dark Banisher. He saw it on me in all 3 games. God. Everybody has a secret rare.
You're ragged, dude. Besides 4 of the Force Ejection Mass Sand, the Pop and Energy guy.
Nice. 2 on an unexpected turn. I don't know how I feel about that card. Maybe I'm a little biased because I'm Jimbo
probably,
and I don't ever.
I guess it's a mirror side, that and the Mass Sand.
Yeah, I know the Mass Sand's aside for the mirror, but.
Because say like on turn 3, if they did like turn 1 Kid Goku, turn 2 Krillin, and then they go turn 3 for Deborah, you wipe the entire board.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not necessarily horrible.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can see it. But we got 3 Further Instruction Champa, 4 Deborah, 3 Fearless All Krillin, which is the 1-drop yellow crit one, 3 Tian Shinhan, which is the yellow vanilla. 4 Son Goku The Adventure Begins, 1 Dimension Sport Trunks, 1 Fu the Dark Banisher, 2 Super Saiyan Vegeta, which is the vanilla blue one, 3 Dragon Ball Secret Sorbet, really wanting to find the Dragon Balls.
He only ran 4 balls, so.
I mean, he only did, yeah. I guess it's the yellow mana that gets the same end goal of just grab a ball, which is fine.
Yep.
3 the Skill of the Sage, 3 Source Power Son Goku, love a good Digging Deep Vegeta, so good. 3 Training Buddy Krillin, of course, good aggro pressure, 2 Dimensional Banisher Foos, and 4 Master Roshi Strict Instructor, 4 Sensu Beans, 4 Balls, 3 Power Bursts. Alright, that's pretty solid list, very consistent at what it does, still apply pressure and have interaction at the same time. Keep going forward into the meta, still a solid pick. Deck's just still a very well-rounded deck in the whole design.
That one insane.
Son Goku Adventure again, too good
Yep.
still.
Get your touch packs.
Alright, up next we got this BCC was Havoc, which shows the King Vegeta player, Michael Lopez.
Yes.
Really sweet deck. Loved it. Was fun looking at it. Got 3 Raditz the Oppressor, which is the Borgos in red. 4 Broly Demonic Origins, the charging Broly. Or the non-energy exhaust one. 4 Mach Speed Kaioken, which is the counterplay Goku that negs something by 15. 2 Faded Kaioken and Goku, which is a structure deck card, where it allows you to get dual attack.
If your life's 3 left, it's a 20 double duel. If you take life and you're at 3 or less.
4 Unbreakable Super Saiyan, which is the pseudo combo. 3 Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta Resonant is the expansion pack for the arrival to pop a 4 or less. And 4 Super Saiyan Son Goku. It's green vanilla. He uses just to play as free pressure and for the King Vegeta backside. 4 Vegeta Cruel, best counterplay in this game right now. Don't at me. 4 support attacks on Goten, which is the super combo. 1 of the secret rare scramble. 2 Trunks time regulator. Trying to think,
that's the Overwhelm from the new set. It's Overwhelm Draw 2 Warp 1, yeah.
Yeah. 4 Unstoppable Khalifa he just uses as another green card to help combo with for a rival, and it basically becomes a vanilla when he plays it.
Yep.
4 After Image Techniques, 3 Denial Hopes, and 4 of King Vegeta's Dynasty, which is the field card that's key to the deck since you can't awaken unless you find it.
In Top Cut, he actually lost one of his games because he actually couldn't awaken. Because he couldn't get it.
Damn, that's unlucky. 2 Planet M2s in his sideboard, help deal with little duders. 2 Is That All You Got? They're just really powerful negate, really powerful in aggro matchups. 3 Dark Power Black Mass Saiyan, or excuse me, Dark Power Mass Saiyan. But that is the 1-drop, I believe, is what that one's supposed to be. I don't know. 2 Goku in Close Quarters. I actually don't know what that card is.
That is the anniversary box. You have in multicolor. He taps 2 to combo. He kills the 3 or less ignore barrier.
That one. The Hide a Mastery Killer, or another, the Path of Greatness Killer. Alright, 2 Trunks Power Overseeing Time. I love that card. You can grab back your secret rare Janemba Mills it. And you can find it with the King Vegeta's top 5 search.
Yep.
1 Burst.
Searches for any red or green Saiyan, and then the field card.
Yep.
And he self awakens. So he's a +2.
Yeah. Being able to search for the Secret Rare with that front side is so annoying. So good.
Yeah.
One Burst Energy Super Saiyan Bardock. That's the one that just punches active battle card with Overwhelm. One Bardock fully unleashed. And
Draw
two.
2, warp 1. Draw 2, drop 1.
Yep.
And then
2
Mass
Mass
Saiyan.
Saiyan Mysterious Warrior. Warp
those
5 mana worth of dudes.
Yeah, for those people who don't know that you can only include Saiyan battle cards. So don't get too crazy with your ideas.
Yeah. If you could just put like any 2-drop into play with this leader, gross. But
That'd be phenomenal.
That's a discussion for another time.
Yeah. But it's a really cool list. It was enjoyable to watch.
It was enjoyable to watch. It was enjoyable to play against. I loved it. Up next, we got Christian Mont. This is the Shenron hand control deck.
Yep. So going through his list, he had 2 Supreme Kai Time Regulator. That is the counterplay draw card. 4 Super Combo, 2 of these Shenron Figure Majesty, 1 Gamerz SCR. I feel like Gamerz kind of fallen off. Like people stopped playing it because yeah. But 3 Chilai, Frieza Force Soldier. That is the 1-drop that taps 2, and you can bring out it's a Frieza Army 2 or less. Green. Yeah. 4 Speedy Partner Limo, which is a card that is findable Chilai. 3 Chilai the Beautiful, which is if a card's KO'd, you discard a card. 4 Broly Demonic Origins, that is the card that ignores energy exhaust and a discard play. 2 Android, 13 Age of Destruction. 3 Super 17, the Infernal Machine. 2 Vegeta fully recovered. What Vegeta is that? That's the.
Is that the one where he's all stretched out? I want to say that's the one where he's all stretched out.
I'm actually not sure. Well, you.
All right. He did 2 1-star balls, 5 Dragon Balls, excuse me, and 3 Dragon Radars. Got to get those 1-star loops going. 1-star loop, as we all know, very powerful. 3 power bursts. 4 assemble the squad. Got a free wish out. You can free wish out the Broly Demonic Origins or any of the Chilais or the Speedy Partner Limo. It's a free discard. And 3 Plea for Salvations, which is World Peace for a green card, and you can pop a 2 or less. So
Okay, I'm back. That was dumb.
Welcome.
Anyways, continue with whatever you were saying.
So, and then in the sideboard, we got 3 Double Impact Krillin, probably just the pop out Mercenary Towels. 2 Vegeta the Cruels, best counterplay, don't at me. 2 Raditz Saiyan Assailant. I don't know what that one is. Also, Vegeta fully recovered is the one where it's all stretched out.
Yeah, that's the rare, I believe, right?
Yes.
That comes in. It's a 4-drop, so it's hit for plea. It comes in. You pop any 2 cards that are 3 or less, and if you kill any amount of cards you killed. So you kill 2 things, draw 2 cards. Pretty good. But.
Alright, and 3 Super Saiyan Gogeta Resonant Explosion, the regular Arrival Boy. 2 Kami Global Unifier. What the heck?
And 3 Unexpected Turn.
Oh. Alright.
So this thing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty good if you can get out like an Android 13 Age of Destruction and a Shenron Dragon, so you can like tap 2, KO card, Shenron Dragon, untap 2, then tap 2 again, kill another card, discard a card. But been a while since you've seen Shenron hand control. Which I'm always a fan of hand destruction. We all know this.
Alright. And up next we have Abnell's Janemba list.
Take us into another Janemba with Abnell.
Basically similar list to mine, except he was not running complete Toki engine. Me and him were discussing on edits on the last minute on the build. But he did choose to run Pans in the main instead. And for the most part, it's virtually the same. Sorry, can't give you too much on this. This is a Janemba deck.
Not a
lot. Next, we got Isaac Vega. Toa still looking strong going into this set, man. This deck's still very fun, really broke. Still solid overall. He went 4 Supreme Kai Time Disruptor, which is the counterplay 1. 2 Supreme Kai of Time Regulator, 2 Kami, 1 Toki. I love me some Toki. 4 Supreme Kai of Time, World's Protector, 3 Vegeta Time Regular. What? I don't know if the match didn't have 4 or what.
Maybe he only had 3.
That's what I'm going with. All right.
My concern is his only Toki target is the Time Disruptor.
He has Kai's. Kami's.
Does he have? Oh, Kami. There, 2
Yeah.
of. Okay.
4 Relentless Destruction Mira. Alright, he's got a max out like almost all the mirrors here. Except he's got 3 Dark Absorption Mira, 4 Mirror Creator's Aura, 4 Mirror Self-Reformations, 2 Toa Dimension Leaper, 2 Toa Time Ruler, 2 Umbral and Vegetation Toa, 4 Dimension Banisher Fu, 2 Scientist Fu, 1 Force Destruction Mira, 1 Demigra, 3 Power Burst, and 2 Unexpected Turns in the main. I feel like his Toa's kind of lacking. Like I would like to see more of the Steel 2 or less Toa. That seems really powerful right now, especially with the U6 decks running around too.
Yes.
Just gotta steal their early evolve targets if you can.
Yep. Luckily, you don't really care about KOing. You can just steal or warp them. But sideboard, he has 3 Dark Power Black Mass Sand, 2 Vegeta making an entrance, 4 Tien Shinhan returning fire. Oh no, I wouldn't want to face this. 2 Bardock fully unleashed, 2 Deadly Defender Son Goku, and 2 Hidden Power E Supreme Kai. So he actually runs double strike in the deck.
Okay. Keep it
I would
going.
be thrown off if I sat down across from that and he double striked me.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good way for like, I'll take this 1 damage from this mirror that has crits, whatever. I'll just negate the next one. It's like, all right, then you just say that double strike crit again. It's like, got it.
Yeah.
Right. Up next, we have.
That's it, isn't it?
Oh, that was it.
Yeah. But so I guess that's it for the top 8. We're gonna go ahead and just go over and like how the event went over with you, and then also Nick when he hops back in here. So whenever he does. But just want to have you guys talk about the event. Anything you would change, anything we can improve on, stuff like that.
I thought the event was really fun.
Yeah,
Everything went well, in my opinion.
It was actually my first time going to Gamers, and I was impressed. The store was really nice. It was a big store, and it was just a really all the employees were really cool, and it was just a really fun time.
Awesome.
All right.
I want to thank everyone who joined the stream. The stream was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. We had like people like Shane Early. I know Russell was in there for a split second. A bunch of people. I think we averaged like almost 40 viewers. We hit over 100 followers on Twitch. So shout out to everyone who did follow and like watch it all. Because I think like we had people in the UK who were watching up until like 4 a.m. on their side of the coast.
Wow.
So
Talk about dedication.
Like, I know. But really appreciate it. So we are announcing another event. It's already been announced, but I'll be making another post about it tomorrow about our next large event that is taking place between the last regional and nationals, where a lot of prizing is based around judge packs. So in case you want to get like Dehan needs his judge dimension magic for Janemba.
Hubble boyo.
Yeah, the prize support for that event looks insane.
Yeah, I'll be making more posts about it here in the future, see if any updates. But that was it for the SCR tournament at Gamerz R US. It was a great time. Thank you for everyone who came. Thank you for everyone who almost came, and people who drove around from everywhere to come around, and everyone who supported it in general. But really appreciate it, and that's gonna do it.
All right. Check us out next time.
Thank you, Nick, for joining. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
If you want to give any shout outs, go ahead.
Just a shout out to Bearded Collectibles, my sponsor in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
All right.
So
see y'all next time.
later.